Hi, this is Dr. Joni Lakin, co-author of Cognitive Abilities Test Form 8, also known as CogAT. This short video is intended for teachers, parents, and others who want to learn the basics of the CogAT assessment system. CogAT has a lot of features we won't cover in this introduction, but your school may choose to use the full form of the CogAT or the shorter screening form. CogAT can be taken as a paper and pencil test or as an online test, either with teacher or audio directions. The CogAT is a norm reference test. Now, what does that mean? Basically, we gather a huge representative sample of students across the U.S. who take the CogAT. These are the norms group. They tell us about typical performance. Each student is tested with the CogAT and is compared to this broad norm sample. Then we can tell which students are showing stronger and weaker reasoning skills compared to other students of about the same age. This is how we create test scores for the CogAT and how teachers use the results to make instructional decisions. Form 7 of the Cognitive Abilities Test assesses the level and pattern of cognitive development of students from kindergarten through grade 12. The test measures general and specific reasoning abilities in 3 domains: verbal, quantitative, and nonverbal reasoning. These abilities reflect the overall efficiency of cognitive processes and strategies that enable individuals to learn new tasks and solve problems. Because these abilities are closely related to an individual's success in school in virtually all subjects, CogAT results are helpful in planning effective instructional programs and adapting instruction to enhance the student's chances of success in learning. There are 10 separate forms created for each grade level that can be tested with the CogAT. Each level is increasingly challenging because students continue to develop their reasoning skills throughout their school years. Each level of the test contains 9 different tasks for the student to complete. These are divided across verbal, quantitative, and nonverbal content domains. I think it will help to look at the actual items to see what this looks like. Here are the picture-based verbal formats for students in younger grades. Each battery includes an analogies format. The verbal battery also includes a sentence completion format and a classification format, where students identify the category represented by a set of pictures. All of the level 5, 6 through 8 formats are picture-based. Here are the quantitative formats. Again, we start with an analogies format, and then we have number puzzles, which involves balancing equations, and a number series task represented by an abacus. Finally, we have the nonverbal formats. These measure a more general, abstract form of reasoning than the first 2 batteries, which is a helpful contrast for understanding students' various reasoning skills. Again, we have an analogies and classification format, and we also have the paper folding task, which asks students to imagine what a piece of paper would look like when it's folded and then cut in some way. The upper levels of the CogAT verbal battery for grades 3 and above uses words, but the same basic item tasks as the lower levels. This is the same for quantitative. We now use numbers and symbols in a more formal math format, but the task for the students is the same as for younger grades. The upper level nonverbal formats look just like the lower levels, but they increase in their complexity and challenge for students. As a result of engaging students in these 9 different tasks on each level of the CogAT, it is possible in 60 to 90 minutes to obtain reliable measures of reasoning abilities that research has consistently shown to have important positive correlations with a wide range of important societal and educational criteria. We are also able to look at students' performance in each domain, as well as their overall performance, so that teachers can differentiate instruction to students' various strengths and weaknesses. I hope you found this helpful as a basic introduction to CogAT. Please visit the CogAT website for additional resources that can help you better understand CogAT and how it can be used to help students succeed in school.